What's up, internet? Cory here, back with the... What am I doing? I don't even know. Going to the flea market. Weekend adventure and video game hunting. Wow. I just had a brain fart. Let's see if I can find some stuff. How much for the phaser?
I think I was trying to get $5 or something. Yeah, 5.
It's been open. Yeah, I'll come back around.
Huh?
I'll come back around.
Okay.
The only reason I might pick that up is because I'm not crazy about collecting new in-box toys like that, and I already have that, but it's brand new, so I might pick that up to flip mine and keep that one. Gaming side, there was not. Asking on the Nintendo you have over there?
Oh, $30.
How much for the controllers?
Yeah, let's see. Which one is that? That's wire? Oh, no, that's not.
It's a 3D controller.
$8 on those for the pair.
I'll do that. Alright guys, so we're just leaving the flea market. I did end up going back to get that Star Trek Next Generation phaser. Figure I'll replace the one I have in my collection with this one and sell that one. Probably get like $25 for it. I think that's what I got for the other one I had. Ran into Gamers Manuel. Hooked me up with a couple Tiger Electronics, which I'm going to show you as soon as I get in the car here. And picked up a couple controllers. Okay, so let's take a look at what I was able to get. Hooked me up with a couple Tiger Electronics. Got Rugrats, which I don't believe I had. And one I definitely know I don't have, Karnov, Data East Classic. Hooked me up with these. Go check out his channel. He's been blowing up lately. He's going to be surpassing me with the pickups he's been getting probably in the next year or so, if not sooner. For $8 total at the vendor there, I picked up a couple controllers. We have a NES controller. This one I picked up just because I've never had one that has the Nintendo Power sticker on it. And I always thought that was really cool. Unfortunately, it wasn't applied perfectly, but it's whatever. And also, I'm not sure if I need this for my collection. I think I might already have two 3DO controllers, but it's not every day you see one. The stupid controllers that you have to daisy chain together to get a player 2 going. But picked this up. This was another, you know, $4, so $4 each. Not a bad deal. At another vendor that I was able to get those Game Boy Advances from a while ago, I picked up a $2 Wii Sports, which is a perfect price for that game. No scratches. Gonna try and hit a few garage sales today, hit a few thrift stores, and basically just try and grind it out and get profit and hopefully some stuff for the collection. Like, I already have a few things for the collection thanks to Gamers Manuel. Thanks once again. Let's go.
They have it for free.
I know.
It's worth it.
Oh, there you go. His older guy.
Yep.
His girlfriend's daughter or somebody.
Yep.
I never seen the kid. But looking for a fishing pole. So I have a bunch of used ones.
Dollar?
I'll give him a brand new.
Yeah, there you go.
Doesn't happen to have any video games for sale, would you?
No, actually, another gentleman, he took all the Pokemon cards, but he didn't want that. I was like, all right, whatever. So, you know, do what you can, so. No, I don't have no video games, sorry. Just the last little bit of toys for my kids, and that's about it, so.
All right.
All right.
you.
You have a good day now, sir. Thank you.
You too. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good one. Thank
You
you.
too. Alright guys, let's go. This is the second time I've done something like this at this Goodwill. Came across a brand new Switch game. Not brand new, it's been opened. But who donates a Switch game like 5 days after it comes out? Got a Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse game like maybe 4 months ago here, whenever that game just came out for the Switch, so that's crazy. Well, I guess I have Mario Tennis Aces now. Can't complain about that for 30 bucks. Looks like they're back in stock. Picking one up for my friend Ted for a trade we're gonna do. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know it was on the same cartridge. I may have to get that at some point. Just got that game for half price. And I didn't realize that Shaq Fu had a physical copy. NES Classic. It's out there, guys. Alright guys, successful mission into the Walmart for my friend Ted. I'm going to be doing a trade. I got an NES Classic Edition. And if he's interested, I'm not sure if he is yet. He hasn't texted me back. I actually found the extra controller. It was $70. I was already doing a trade with him. Well, I call it a trade, but I was purchasing some stuff off him. So instead it's going to be a trade. And maybe a little bit extra if he's interested, or I'm selling it on eBay, I'm not sure. The controller, that is. The NES Classic is for him. I personally have no interest in getting one because I already have all the games that are on it and a reliable system to play them on. And I'd rather play it on the original hardware. I don't know, that's just me. But, like I said, they're out there. This store had, I think Ted said 22 of them. I guess he was checking BrickSeek or something. 22 of them in stock, so they're back. And leave it to Nintendo not to announce it. At least I don't think they did. Maybe I'm calling them out for nothing, I don't know. Alright, it is Saturday. I'm rolling solo. It's going to be very hot today. Right now it's only 74 degrees out, but it's supposed to be in the 90s and very humid. So if I can get back home before it's fucking sweltering out, that'd be wonderful. Unfortunately, thanks to GameStop and their buy two get one free sale that's going on right now, I'm actually leaving about 30 minutes later than I intended to. Because I was trying to multitask, take a shit, and get some shopping done on GameStop.com. You can't use your credit on the app. What the fuck? And I'm like sitting there like Googling it, just like, can I, like, there's got to be a way. There, as far as I can tell, isn't a way. You have to just go on to their website. Like maybe if you went on your phone and just typed in the actual GameStop.com, you can do it, but through their app, it's fucking impossible. It just doesn't work. But I picked up some Super Nintendo games for resale, which is basically what I've been planning to do with my credit because I haven't been buying any current games. And buy two, get one free. I'm getting like some Super Nintendo games for basically $10 each. So not bad when I'm going to sell them for like 20. It's a pretty good profit, right? Also going to be, I don't know. I'm going to take a look at the app later and see if there are any Switch games that I want, because like I still want to collect for the Switch, like actively, but I know I've barely been playing it, so it's kind of a hard sell for me to, you know, waste credit on something that's going to sit on my shelf, and then by the time if I ever get around to playing it, it's probably going to be worth like a quarter or a fifth of what I ended up paying for it if I wanted to buy it right then. So I don't know. Let me know what you were able to get with the GameStop sale, the buy two, get one free that's going on right now. Will have ended by July 4th, I believe, but it's been going on for a couple days. I just noticed about it today, so who knows what I missed out on retro gaming-wise online. Heading to a kind of far-off town, because everything around here was estate sales and moving sales and sales that start at weird times. Like you'll have one that starts at 8 and then everything else is like 9 o'clock around it, and it just doesn't make sense, like unless I'm going to try and early bird the hell out of them. But there's no video game garage sales in my area that are worth going to, so let's see how we do. Early birding like hell, but they're set up. Got, I think, like 5 different people. There's one back there, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So let's see if we have any video games. happen to have any old video games for sale, would you?
Nah. I got rid of those a long time ago.
Alright guys, not 100% sure if I was recording when I was looking this stuff up. Probably not, because I would have had to have looked it up, but picked up an Amazon FBA item. Goes for about $18. Only video game related thing, and not even video game related, it's just PS3 related. PS3, Sony, Bluetooth remote with the Spider-Man font right there. And a motorcycle helmet built, what was it, Techno System helmet with Bluetooth. Comps are at a little over 100, paid $25 for everything from that sale. No one on this block has video games. The guy that had this stuff said that they got rid of their video games a long time ago, and all they have is, what did he say? LucasArts computer games still, which is random. I just picked this up for $4. My wife doesn't want it. Go for like 20 on eBay. Never been used. Open, but never been used.
We have a ton of clothes. Thank you. SpongeBob, I think.
Oh.
There's a sponge.
Yeah.
These are 5, 6. There's all kinds of stuff. Thank you. Thank you. Come on, early girl.
Oh, cool.
Make me rough on all of them. Find those things in almost every house I go into.
Oh yeah?
Are you interested in the Sega game or no? That's an old one. The Sega old.
Yeah.
I'll bring it out. You can look at it.
The only games we didn't, the only consoles we didn't own was all these newer ones. I'm a picker, so
Yeah.
I see the stuff in people's houses all the time. I just throw it in a pile.
I usually don't go for that much PS2, but
Most people don't, because
Yeah.
there's an ending to them. That's what everybody says. There's an ending to the games, or the old ones, there's no ending to them. Spent $50, $60 on a freaking game when it was brand new, and then yeah, that's all full working system. Where's the rest of it? Yeah, all right.
Did you get me a mail?
Over by your coffee.
You got cream cheese on your face.
Oh, this game goes to one of the cases you have out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 'cause that one was empty out there. What did you guys want for the Sega and the games?
So I'd sell the whole set for 45.
45?
All games, everything. Else just stays.
Should take 40?
Yeah, why not? We'll take that here.
Alright.
It's all good.
Alright guys, we were able to get a pretty good Sega Genesis lot there. General Chaos, Toe Jam and Earl, Panic on Funkatron, stuff like that. $40. Not a bad deal. Gonna clean it up and show you guys later in the video because it's pretty dirty right now. I'm running low on money. The golden hour is just about over. It's about 9 o'clock. And we're gonna start heading towards home. We're not gonna go home just yet, but we're gonna head towards home. And we'll see how we do. Alright guys, really quick, let's go over what we got. This is about the ghettoest way I could do a video, but it's about, what, 90 something degrees outside. We got fans going, blowing at us, AC going, room blocked off. Let's take a look at this dusty ass Genesis pickup. Look at the dust on this. Look at this fucking thing. So, I guess the background on this, you guys saw it in the video. I went to a garage sale that had these two games out. They wanted $1 each. Asked the woman running the sale if they had any other older games like Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. And she said her husband was getting coffee and he'd be right back. She actually texted him and he said that he did have something. This guy explained to me that he is a picker. So he has a bunch of stuff he gets from, I don't know, estate sales, wherever he ends up going. I believe the Sega Genesis stuff is stuff that they had from their kids when they were younger, based on what they were saying. It's a Sega Genesis in the dustiest shape I've ever seen. Hookups, 2 controllers, one of which is a quick shot, which is something I don't think I've ever seen on the Genesis before. I think I've seen this as a NES controller, like the joystick looking one. But let's get into the games. I paid $40 for this, and it was definitely worth it just looking at a couple of the games. Let's start off with the mediocre ones, so you can see the gum that I dropped down on the floor. We got Jurassic Park, Echo, The Tides of Time, Garfield, Caught in the Act, The Ren and Stimpy Show, Stimpy's Invention, Quad Challenge, Pac-Man 2, The New Adventures, Primal Rage, Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition, Jungle Strike, NBA Jam Tournament Edition, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, then you got Boogerman, a pick and flick adventure, Star Trek The Next Generation, Decap Attack, Zoom, Back to the Future, Part 3, Toe Jam and Earl, Panic on Funkatron, one of my favorite Sega Genesis games, and last but not least, General Chaos. Alright guys, here's some more stuff that I got. This is from the trade with Ted. Got Arcade Zone for the Wii, Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence, Revolt for the Sega Dreamcast, a Pac-Man 2 Challenging Puzzles game? I'm gonna say it's not really a board. I guess it's a board game. I don't know. That's pretty interesting. And then we got 3 Sega Genesis titles here. We have one that I've never seen before. I have to look at the top label to see. Viewpoint. Don't know anything about that. Beyond Oasis. Label could be a little bit better. And Landstalker. Landstalker, I'm actually trying to get a case. Not a manual, but a case for, so I can keep it in my collection. I don't really hold on to loose Sega Genesis games, So hopefully I'm able to find that. I am in talks with someone on eBay, meaning I sent them a message seeing if they could go a little bit lower. Just hoping to hear back from them. But we're going to hit the flea market tomorrow, probably some thrift stores, and maybe, just maybe, some garage sales. Beast Wars. How much do you want for these figures? How much you want for the figures?
Sorry, what was that?
How much you want for these?
You want to buy the whole thing?
Yeah.
$50. Exactly what I refused yesterday.
You refused 50 yesterday?
Yeah, well, I mean, I learned that, you know, they're pretty popular and they say you're gonna be a nice hot one.
Hey, let me think about that.
And I refused it, but you know what? That was my bad. Because it was early.
Yeah.
But not even my bad. It's just, and you're free to make me an offer on top of that.
Let me swing back around, see how much money I have left. I only have $30 on me right now.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm gonna say you want it. I'll make you an offer because you didn't make it. $40.
I might. I do need this. Two. Impossible to open battery cabinet. Golf games. PS1 controller.
There might be a red line sizzler in there, I think. Here's more cards here, this box.
Didn't get here early enough to get the $2 shoe deal, but I'll settle for a $60 mouse type thing. Nostromo. What is that? Nostromo N52 or something? Like $60 on Amazon. Linksys router. A couple of DS games. One Euro PAL title. Shattered Universe Star Trek game. Not bad. And a good one. Let me put my wife back to me.
No.
So good. Alright, this is officially the coolest one we have. Fucking Quick Strike.
Like a little kid.
I had this one. You can actually put water in here and he'll spray it at you. He used to talk with like a Texas accent. The name's Quick Strike. Whoosh. Alright, Uncle Cory will teach you how to crawl. Watch, this will be magical. You ain't never crawled before, right? Alright, chill. Why are we rolling over? Here's a toy that you want. Here's a toy. Look at how close it is. You can crawl. No, you're rolling. That's not crawling. Look at how close you are. Come on. You can do it. Work those arms and legs. Untrap this arm. You can crawl. Come on. You can do it. Look at how close it is. Look at it. Look at how close. You got this. No. Oh, she's trying to do everything in her power not to crawl. Huh. Oh, stubborn girl. You don't want to crawl. Alright guys, so I just showed you a little bit of an overview of the Beast Wars that I wasn't going to end up keeping. Here are the ones I am keeping and adding to the collection. We got... Oh, why do I start with the one I can't remember the name of? Airhammer. Little hammerhead shark / hawk. Cheetor, of course, Transmetals. Rampage. Quick Strike. Snapper. Rat Trap. And I honestly, I don't know if I ever remembered the name of this armadillo, but I had him as a kid. And that is going to do it for this week's Weekend Adventure and Video Game Hunting. Let me know in the comments below what you were able to find on your weekend adventure and video game hunting. Like the video, subscribe if you're new. You can go check me out on Patreon, support the channel, like Todderbert and Dr. Doge Productions. I'd really appreciate that support. And as always, keep it real, Internet. I love you guys.